Hi, everyone, and welcome to our writing lesson. This is Unit 2, Lesson E. So I want to ask you, how do you feel about writing in English? Do you feel like this? Do you feel frustrated, like it's difficult? Or do you feel like, hold on, I have another picture, if I can find it. There we go. Do you feel like this? Are you happy and confident? Many students feel like this, and I want to help you feel like this. Okay. So, the good thing about writing in English is that we follow a recipe, basically. We follow a pattern or a structure for paragraphs. And one of your jobs at high intermediate level is to practice writing paragraphs. Just like Unit 1, we practiced a paragraph with a topic sentence, details, supporting details, and a conclusion. So that's what we're going to do today. So the topic today is different. The topic is school. We're talking about school and study strategies, right? Ways to help you learn English. This is on page 26, okay? And we're going to do this part sort of together. So we're going to skip that and jump right into here. But I want to show you, excuse me, that I'm showing you the structure to help you when it's time for you to write your lesson, write your paragraph, I'm sorry. So over here in the class notes, this is the recipe or the structure, how it's organized, and you can add your information. So I want you to understand that writing a paragraph, you don't start with nothing. You start with a structure like this and put in your details and put it together. Okay, so it's not as scary. Let's take a look at this paragraph. We're going to read it first, and then we will look at how it's organized to help you. Okay, there we go. So let's read. My strategies for learning English. There are two strategies I'm going to use to help me learn English. My first strategy is to learn more English vocabulary. There are many ways I will do this. For example, I'm going to learn one new English word every day. I'm also going to write my new words in a notebook, color vowel notebook. Another strategy I will use is looking for places to practice my English. For example, I'm going to talk to more English speakers at the store and at work. I can't wait to try these new strategies because I want to speak, read, and write English better. So this is an excellent paragraph, and I want to look at why it's a good paragraph and share this organization with you so you can tell me your ideas. So the first sentence is what? What is the first sentence always? It's at the top, and it's a topic sentence. When you read this sentence, you understand what the whole paragraph is about. There are two strategies I will use to help me learn English. So you understand you're going to hear about two strategies with details. And then right after that, you see my first strategy. Is there another strategy? Oh, right here. Another strategy. So strategy 1 and strategy 2. But if you look, there's information between them. Okay, so my first strategy is to learn more English vocabulary. Let's look at this structure right here. Topic sentence. There are two strategies I'm going to use. If you want, you could say there are 3 strategies. It's your decision, okay? And then right away, my first strategy, look, is to learn. Over here, we have the verb to be, like number 1 is to learn. This is infinitive, to do, to study, to watch, to learn, okay? So you can say, my first idea or my first strategy is to watch movies, or to speak more. Okay, so over here, this is how you can use this over here. My first strategy, and then I have is, and then you need, I said just to do, but you can say to learn, to practice, to speak, to watch, something like that. You need the infinitive. So I want you to think about what is a strategy you will use to learn more English, and write it here. My first strategy is to speak more English. Okay. And then you can say, there are a few ways I'm going to practice this. Here it says, my first strategy is to learn more English vocabulary. There are many ways I will do this. And then what's next? For example. For example means here is more information. Information about what? First strategy. For example, I'm going to learn one new English word every day. So right here, the first way is to, or you could say, for example, I have it down here. For example, basically this, and this are telling you here is more information. Okay, so you can say the first way is to learn one new English word every day. I'm also, right here, I'm also, that means more information. I'm also going to write my words in a notebook. I will also write new words in a notebook. Okay, so the next thing, another strategy over here, my second strategy, or another strategy, another means more, right? So here's the second strategy, is to do, or I will use. Another strategy I will use is looking for places to practice my English. For example, here's the first detail, I'm going to talk more people at the store and at work. So she just combines it. I'm going to talk more to more English speakers at the store and at work. So she put those together. So here she doesn't have a second detail, but the first detail is really good. Okay. And then at the end, what do we have at the end? I can't wait to try these new strategies because I want to speak, read, and write English better. So this part here says, I'm going to use strategies, and here I'm excited about these strategies. It's like the bun on the hamburger, right? The beginning and the end, it should be almost the same. So here, conclusion, I'm excited to try these new strategies to help me learn English, or I'm looking forward to trying these, or these are great ideas that will help me, something like that. Okay, so let's look at this page one more time. These are the class notes you can print out, okay? So start your paragraph like this and choose 2 or 3. 2 is fine. And then say, my first strategy is to do something, okay? There are a few ways I'm going to do this. And then you can use any of these. The first way is to do something. Second example, second way, or for example, I will do this, or I will also do this. But please notice the difference in grammar here. The first way is to do. The second example is to do. But here, after will, we just say, I will do. I will go to work today. Okay, so if you choose this, don't use infinitive. I will also do. This is the same. So just be careful. These are different grammar structures. Okay, the first example is to do something, or I will study. I will do something. And don't forget your conclusion down here. This is important. Tell me how you feel about the strategies or something like that. Okay, so in English up here, we tell you what we're going to tell you, and down here we tell you what we told you. It's kind of repetitive, but it's how we write in English. Okay, so over here again, let's see. We went through all of these. I hope you can see how this is structured. I hope those notes will help you. So this is your homework. This is what I want you to do. This part up here, you can just stop and look at this, take out your notebook and think about different strategies for learning English. Is there any strategy that you learned recently? Any tip or website that you like to use? So write down one strategy and then an example. A different strategy, a second strategy, and one example. And then why do you want to try these? That's your conclusion. Okay, so the notes on here, this is basically what we just talked about. Write a paragraph about strategies, include topic sentence, 2 strategies, and give 1 or 2 examples for each. Okay, sound good? Please at least look at this page or print it out. All you need to do is fill in these blanks and then write it together as a paragraph without the 1A and the 1 and 2B, okay? Keep them together. Also, one more thing that's very important. A lot of students, a lot of you are not finishing your sentences and starting a new sentence. So after your topic sentence, you need a period. And the next word starts with a capital letter, okay? My first strategy is to do something, period. Capital letter, new sentence. There are a few ways I'm going to practice this, period. Capital letter. The first way is to do this, period. Capital letter, okay? The second way is to do this, period. Okay, so this right here is very, very important. You cannot combine sentences with a comma. It looks really bad in English, okay? So a lot of you are good at writing in English, but your punctuation is not great and it takes your whole writing down a lot, okay? So make sure when you finish a sentence, you finish with a period and then you start it with a capital letter. Sound good? Good luck. I can't wait to read your paragraphs. Thank you.